I was having a conversation about bullied people and how I felt all my life. I don't know, since I was 6, 7, I don't know. I felt I was always by the side of the weakest ones and some bullied. And then 40 years later, I was publicly recognized these kind of things. And I've been doing it in many ways, many different ways. Also with gay people, with black people, it was not even necessary, but because I never made a differentiation of people about race or sexual orientation, I don't know, race and color is the same. For me, it's just people, and woman and man. There's no difference. Everybody is different. Two women can be as different as one woman and one man, and all the combinations. So it makes no sense be ridiculously following all these standards that somebody created for you to narrow your mind. That's the first thing I would like to share. But so I don't even have any idea if I was bullied, because the way I was being, it was a chewing gum. So if there was a bully that I don't remember it was any, but it would be stuck in the chewing gum and getting rid of that, and there's no need to fight. You can be many things and not just the face to face. And I like to be shoulder by shoulder, because face to face, the other person is going to judge you from their perspective, and it's going to be negative because you are different. From my perspective, it's like, you are not like me, and that's it. Just like I am not like you. And there are different perspectives in which you want to put it in there. And the same way that people who has been bullied, or some of the people that I've been helping shoulder by shoulder, I can feel very well how these people are, because they are, all of a sudden you realize that they are searching for retaliation and being cruel, and say, hey, I am this for a completely different reason, to transcend this and not to go deeper into aggressivity or intolerance or things like that. So everywhere you go, you see the same pattern. It doesn't matter. The woke movement, the black people, the white people, the Nazi people, all the same. All of them are absolutely the same. Absolutely. Anybody who comes here and explain me why they are not is explaining me from the others. People are face to face instead of shoulder to shoulder. And when people are not like that, the ones that I was defined, people are not naturally aggressive. But how many different collectives are fighting for the rights, even if they already got them, with a lot of hate for the others? And for instance, the lesbian, gay, I don't know how to pronounce in Spanish, LGTBI in Spanish. They are even fighting in between themselves, because there are some women, well, feminists are not in there, but you can be feminist and lesbian, but maybe some of them is feminist, lesbian, and anti-trans, or the trans anti the others, and so they are fighting in between themselves, and then they are fighting. All of them have the same common enemy, that is the rest of them, the ones that they are not LGBT. And like that is with anything, with Nazis, with black people, with football players, with chess players. I don't care. It happens everywhere. You can find the same pattern. So when people are like that, and then somebody comes and says, I am a black trans lesbian woman, what the fuck you mean by doing that? And it's like, yeah, this can be offensive. Anything can be offensive. Just breathing can be offensive. Anything can be offensive. So where the fuck is today the threshold of getting offended? I think it's in the Ice Age or something like that. Where if you are not gonna eat me, I'm gonna eat you. Perfect. Enjoy your dinner.